Point 4, we're talking about being an educator. Sometimes leaders don't see themselves as educators. They might see themselves as a bit of a mentor or a coach, but really you're an educator. So if you have the language pattern that says, come and I'll show you, what we're suggesting is that you do a reframe and say, come and I will teach you. Because sometimes people will have a different concept and a different way of listening when you say, let me teach you, rather than let me show you. Because then when you go back and say, well, I've shown you 4 times, someone will say, yes, but you've never taught me. So really think about, as an educator, what is the best way to educate your team? What is working for your team? And share with them some of the things that are working really well. What are some of the things that aren't working so well that maybe there needs to be some education around? So if you take this a step further into your meetings, often meetings aren't seen as training sessions, and often training sessions aren't seen as meetings. We tend to put labels on things that make us feel a little bit more comfortable. There are 3 really important keys when you are setting up a meeting and having that on your agenda. Is the meeting's purpose for brainstorming? What information do they need so they can actually add value by brainstorming? Is it to get some new information? Who is sharing that information? What credibility do they have to share that information? And thirdly, are there decisions to be made? Now, the important thing around an agenda is that then people can feel valued when they turn up to the meeting. So the more you spend time putting together an agenda, the better result you'll be. Remember, there are 3 key points for meetings to have a set purpose. So the first thing is to understand, what are your non-negotiables about meetings? What is the brand? What is the reputation for meetings? What is the culture? Meetings are somewhere where that people are keen to go. I was in an organisation once and this manager always turned up late. So what happened? The meetings always ran late. It got to the point where the staff would actually be watching for when the manager left their desk, they would then leave their desk rather than sit and wait in a meeting room. So think about, what are the non-negotiables? Do people need to turn up prepared? Do they need to attend meetings on time or a few minutes before time?